Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakwadash. Barakatan to the elders and apostles of great wisdom who rule well. And I came doing the work of Yahweh Shai with all diligence and sincerity of mind. Just pardon me, I'm still under the weather, so I might be a little bit disoriented, but that's not really going to be my main focus. But the main focus is going to be the precepts, man, because the prophecies are happening. So Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatam to the elders and apostles of great wisdom who rule well, who share this knowledge with us. This wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is very important to hold on to. And only the elect will be able to understand exactly what's going on, alright? So this book of Sirach, chapter 8, start from verse 8. It says, despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs, for of them thou shalt learn instruction, and how to serve great men with ease. Alright, so this is the guiding light, that the Lord Yahweh Shai has given unto his servants, so that we're able to move through this captivity in a proper direction. Because a lot of folks that do not have this knowledge, they run into so many difficulties and obstacles. They end up, being veering off course. But the elect, they always stay on course. This is our spiritual guide map, all right? And then verse 9 says, miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as need requireth. So, that chain of command, the inheritance, this wisdom, it didn't just happen overnight. It was a process. The Most High had to sow the seed, and it had to be passed down from one generation to the next. All right, so that's exactly what we're seeing right now. And one of the main purposes of me, or the lawyer by Shimei Shai put the spirit on me to make this video, is to share that the prophecies are real. You can't ignore them. It's going to happen, because Esau is pissed off, and he has to push his agenda. So I'll play this video right here. I believe it's a Benjamite man from New Orleans. All right. His video was titled 2019, coming of chaos and beyond and all that stuff. You could look it up. So I'll play the video and then I get some precepts.
Peace, blessings, and love, family. This is the elder, the Baba of the great city of New Orleans, Louisiana, coming to you with another great and informative video. Peace, blessings, and love to all my melanated.
Yeah, so your true elders will be the ones that speak unto your spiritual things, with a grain of salt. So you wouldn't really consider a man like this your elder when it comes to the spirit of Yahweh Shimei Shai. But according to the flesh, you can consider him an elder, but in the spirit, the elders and apostles of great wisdom fit the description.
But family, this is a very urgent video. You can take heed if you want. You can sit up there and talk about this old nigga don't know what he's talking about. He on rocks, he on alcohol and all this other dumb shit that a lot of people be saying about the elder. But I can guarantee you, if you don't take heed, you will pay the consequences. That's right. These people that's running this country, that's running the planet, something big gonna happen, family. And what's gonna happen is them grids gonna shut down. That EMP hit. If you ain't got food and water for 6 months, a lot of people gonna be hungry. A lot of people gonna die.
Yeah, so my main point, I'm also going to focus on will be the EMP situation, the Lord's going to allow that to happen, you know, that'll be, all praises to Yahweh Shemi Shai, as well as the Rfid chip, man, because, it's got something has to happen, man. That according to what Lord Yahweh Shemi has ordered to happen, according to his prophecies, so only Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai knows whether the EMP situation will come into place. But if it does happen, that'll be something, man, to consider. Yeah, because in war, all types of weapons, man, on the table. There's nothing, taken off. Everything is on the table when it comes to weapons, man, when it concerns war. Because the elites are not joking around. They want that, birthright back, they're trying their best to, destroy, the people on the face of the earth. Most notably the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who the Bible speaks of, right? So it's gonna happen, So I'll be certain for a fact, man, that the AMP situation is gonna happen, man. It has to happen.
Because when the grid shut down, what about the people on the ventilator in the hospital that need oxygen? You know what I'm talking about, family. That need some air, say it like that.
Yeah, the old man's teeth already left his mouth, so it's hard for him to say oxygen. It's hard, and that's one thing when you're in captivity, man. When you're under the curses, your teeth have to fall out your mouth, man. You're getting old in age, when it's like you can hardly, make a proper sentence, man, because everything is all jacked up, and you barely hold your focus for a long period of time because your body can't take the madness. So the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is just letting us know, man, you can't put your investment in a place like this, man, that's not compatible, with for your well-being, all right?
They gonna die. All your electronics, your TV, the internet, all that shit gonna be shut down. But that ain't gonna mean nothing no fucking way. You better have you some goddamn food and water.
Yeah, so, that'll be the collapse of the society of Isa, man. And the folks that put so much into the system, they will bear the consequences, So when the EMP situation hits, man, it's gonna be so, strange for a lot of people, man. Hospitals won't be able to function properly. You could have all the fuel you want in the, on the planet, but once your electronic devices do not work, that's it. That is it. So a lot of folks gonna die. That's no debate about that. So the Lord is setting that death angel upon the face of the earth, when this EMP situation hits. And then from there, you so have to roll off, his RFID chip, you know. You so start blaming this whole situation, the EMP attack on terrorists and all that stuff. It's a foreign military that did this stuff, did that stuff, and then, folks will have to be forced to get the mark of the beast. And the folks that do not want to go along, man, they'll have to resist. All right. They resist spiritually. That's what they elect. Or for the carnally minded folks, you know, they just go all out, man. They become, beasts. Zombies. They become warlords, or what you call rebel leaders.
To last for at least 6 months. And you better have you some ammunition to protect yourself. Because there's going to be a lot of people ain't got shit. Going to be trying to get your shit. This is serious, family. You can believe what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying is just part of what the angel revealed unto Ezra. Second Ezra chapter 16, 15, the book of Isaiah, the grinding shall cease, the collapse of the economy and the famine, all that stuff.
As this blowing some fucking smoke. But this shit really gonna happen. America's falling. The elites playing for depopulation playing. Chaos gonna be every fucking where. Better wake up. This is serious times. This is serious information. That's right. You ain't gonna be able to go to the store and get no food stamps or none of this other shit if you ain't got no food stacked up, if you ain't got no water stacked up, if you ain't got no ammunition or some kind of defense mechanism to defend yourself, because it's gonna be pure chaos, man.
Bro, said with gravity, in his voice, pure chaos, family. So the information is bringing out is only going to be beneficial to the elect, So there's no need for us to be thinking about stacking up on ammo, stacking up, on food and water, even though the DHS, Department of Homeland Security, mentions about folks having supply of, for 6 months of water and all that stuff and the food provisions. But hey, what we need to be stacking up on is faith, man. You should be building up your faith in these last days, man, because a lot of folks, man, are gonna lose it, man. What's the use of having all that food in the storehouse, but then they have no salvation, you know? So it's gonna be so strange, man, when you start seeing the brothers with spiritual powers going through chaotic environments unscratched. Then folks realize that, man, that's it for them, man. That they have no other thing to look forward to, because that's exactly what the Lord has promised to His servants, man. That His angels will guide them. Will camp around them. In time of Jacob's trouble. All right. So the man of the Lord will get through this, man. So all these carnal moves to hold on to these things of this world is not going to be beneficial, because the word of Yahweh Shema Shai is exactly what we need to be focusing on. And I'll move on to the book of Second Ezra. All right. So I'm going to scroll this chapter 16, and then you look at verse 68. So it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols." All right. So times of Jacob's trouble is going to be so immense, man. So families be broken apart, destroyed. But for the elect, man, they're gonna come out of the situation, unharmed. They might lose family members. They might get, some tough, bruises here and there, but their faith is gonna remain intact. That's all it boils down to, man. All right. Then verse 69 says, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot." All right. So those that go along with the great multitude, to overwhelm the people, they're gonna lose, man. Folks that have their trust and their comfort in this government, it's gonna turn against them, man. So it's gonna be so messed up. Folks will be disappointed. Suicide will be rampant. Lots of miscarriages. Destruction of the family as a whole, man. Destruction of infrastructure. America is gonna be burnt down, man. So it's gonna be so crazy. When it happens. And the funny thing is, when you tell folks these things, they laugh at you. They like to joke and say, "Oh, Mr. Tinfoil Hat, what a way to waste your post, a waste of energy." But hey, It's the Most High's work, man. The Most High is not doing anything to please the people. The Most High is about taking care of what He needs to take care of, which is the prophecies, man. All right. Verse 70: For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right. So the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are gonna have a hard time here in Babylon, man, because the elites, man, are gonna have everything on lockdown, and folks will have to resist, you know, the oppression, and it's not gonna go well, man. It's gonna be casualties on both sides. Cops, are gonna turn against the people. The cops that decide to turn against the government, they're all gonna have to go through some difficulties too, man. So it's gonna be so messed up, nation divided. It's gonna fall apart, man. And then you have the foreign troops coming, ready to take over. So it's gonna be so messed up. People destroying each other's neighborhoods. You see all types of improvised weapons, man. You know, being loved over the highway. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. All right. So the men of the Lord, man, you have to endure in these last days, man, because it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be a walk in the park because our faith is being tested. So this is gonna be Second Ezra chapter 15, and then you look at verse 19. He says, no, stuff 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. There's so much pride, man, in all this rich jurisdiction, man. Even the so-called ghettos, man. So much pride. Folks have so much invested in what they ought to earned in this place called Babylon, man. And it's gone to their head. They can't see themselves living without this crap that they call treasures. So the Lord thereby Shimashah will snatch it out of their hands, all right? And the governors, the mayors that want to ignore the people, they're going to be hunted, man. They have to run around with details here and there for protection. Then all of a sudden, they can't run no more. All right, they're going to get cornered. All right, so for the ones that go on the ground, the Musa has a special judgment for them. All right. Then verse 19 says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right. So folks that don't have stuff, they'll be the ones that have to do the most damage, on a carnal level. But the men of the Lord, will be protected from that such madness. All right. So I'll play this video some more.
Pure chaos, family. It's gonna be pure chaos when them grids go down. They ain't gonna be able to go to the supermarket. They gonna be dry. And all this is orchestrated to bring a lot of motherfuckers to them FEMA camps. A lot of them gonna wind up on them buses going into the FEMA camps. Another thing you need, family, if you can afford it, get you some generators, get you a lot of flashlights, plenty batteries, this, that, and the other. Anything for survival. Even get you a tent. You might have to go out there and sleep in that motherfucker. It's serious, family.
Yeah, so even that movie, Mortal Engines, you have a city upon wheels, taking up other smaller cities, rogue cities, just let you know, man, what the elites have planned. You have London on wheels, conquering other small, little jurisdictions. Yeah, so that's exactly what is going to happen, So it's going to be so messed up. Alright, but I'm just gonna skip this video, and then I'm going to wrap it up over here, and then I continue the video on the other end. So I say Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Ruchakwadash. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles who grew up in the stone rule well, and the Akim that have faith in the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai. Stand fast. It's gonna get messed up, but at the end of the day, man, just have faith in the Lord Yahweh Shai because He's the only one that could get you through, man. He's the one that put you on this assignment. So he's the one that's gonna, provide your rescue. Shalom.